Survivor SA superfans, hi, I'm back. My name is Amanda Hoosen, second runner-up from season 2 of Survivor SA, and here we are in the midst of season 7. It's awesome to see the momentum that the South African franchise has gained, and I can't wait to give you guys my very uncensored opinion of every episode every week. So let's get started. Before we do though, I have to just say that over the years, as long as I've been doing this, some of the survivors tend to get in their feelings and they hate tweet me, but I would like to just let the castaways from season 7 know that this is just my fun vlog. Do not take it personally. I know how hard this game is. I know how hard it is to play this game, to get cast to play the game, and I know what it does to you. You say things that you wish you didn't. I get it. So don't at me, guys. I'm with you. I understand. But I am now a viewer as well. So I do have the benefit of looking at the show through the eyes of a former castaway, and that's what you're gonna get. Uncut, live and in color. So the first thing I feel compelled to comment on are what I consider to be the very premature comparisons that a lot of people are making when looking at this cast. Rob and Nathan are this season's PK and Tevin. Rob is South Africa's Boston Rob, and Steffi is Lara Croft. It's like, guys, it's a little too soon. You know, Survivor's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And let's be honest, Boston Rob wasn't even Boston Rob when he first played the game. So let's cut that out, shall we? So after I watched episode 1, there were a couple of things that struck me. Guys, this is Survivor. You can't come onto the island to settle beauty pageant scores. You have to leave that over there, like at home. So you've got Mrs. Cape Town, and then you've got Mrs. South Africa. They end up on the same tribe. But there's still this pageant tension, and I didn't get that at all. And I think that's pretty much what got Leanne voted off, like, immediately. And also, the crying, guys. I mean, I cried a lot on my season, but we're not even 5 days in, and the tears are insane. You guys have to get it together. Like, keep it together. But I think Leanne and Nicole, they needed to be separated. So I think it was a good first vote off. I met Leanne, funny enough, the other day, and she's the sweetest woman. She's also a life coach. Okay, no, she's very sweet, but she's a life coach. And yeah, coaching life. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I think it was a predictable first vote. Of course, I can't skip over episode 1 without talking about maniacal Tanya. I sometimes, every time the seasons begin, I just wonder if people actually watch the show. I don't think Tanya's ever actually studied Survivor. I mean, we're almost 39 seasons in the US, 7 seasons deep here. There's a New Zealand franchise, there's an Australian franchise. There's a lot of research out there, people, and I don't know that. And the thing is, Tanya keeps saying to herself, oh, she's doing so well, and she thinks that she's just forging all these great relationships, and she's like the survival guru in her own world. So she's great TV, but from a player's perspective, I would be so excited to vote her off. But I hope she stays so that I can keep enjoying it and talk about her every week. And then we get to the picking of captains and the picking of who you think the weakest is. Now, again, if you've studied the game, it's usually never a bad thing for you to be chosen the weakest. There's always some kind of positive that comes out of something negative that happens in the game of Survivor. So just from my perspective, if I was chosen captain, I would pick the strongest. And the reason for that is because, as we clearly saw, they ended up having to lead the tribe. And then Paul goes onto the island, finds the idol, and then decides it's now a group, communal idol. So when did this start? This whole concept of the group, and why did it start? because everybody now owns the idol. It's like jewelry. We all get to wear the idol every time we go to tribal council. Have you watched the show? Here, Rob, you take it, because then you feel safe. No, man. So here's the thing about Paul. Paul's exit interview was brilliant. He was like, I thought I was going to come out here and play an aggressive game. And I was screaming at the TV going, yes, why didn't that Paul play the game? Because the Paul that actually played the game, literally the opposite of aggressive. Not only do you start handing around the idol and passing it out like candy, when someone offers you a final 3 deal, a 2-person alliance, a 6-person, you take it. You don't say, I don't know, I don't think, let me think about it. You accept without any hesitation. And Nicole and Steffi wanted to pull him into what I think could have been a very strong and unsuspecting, trio. He kind of goes, I don't really need alliances. I mean, this is Survivor after all. People don't play like that. Oi. So Paul's exit is hailed as this amazing blind side. I have to be honest, guys, I wasn't really that shocked because Paul was not really playing Survivor. I don't know what he was playing, but I don't think it was Survivor. I think he's a nice guy. I think he was well cast. I would have cast him if I was sitting in the casting chair. But his fate was kind of doomed because that strategy is not really a winning one. No one's going to give anyone $1 million who gets to the final and goes, oh yeah, I gave away idols and I turned down alliances. Likelihood of that happening is about 0. So the last thing I have to comment on is Rob. Okay, girls, calm down. I know that he's very exciting to all of you. I'm engaged, by the way, but I'm not blind. He's hot. So I thought it was very funny when he was sitting there going, I really didn't want to draw attention to myself. I'm thinking, well, then change your face, remove your eyes, and gain weight. Otherwise, they're going to be looking, brother. They're going to be looking. But you need to cut Nathan loose, hey? That the injuries and I don't know. At first I was like, okay, is there a PK Tevin vibe happening? But PK voted Tevin out. Nathan and Rob almost got married on the last episode. So I don't know. That one, it's a little too close. And it's day 5. I'm rooting for all of you though. I hope you guys have the most incredible experience, especially watching it now, because it's almost like you weren't there because you get to see so much footage that you were not a part of. So enjoy the ride, guys, and I'll see you guys after episode 3. Thursdays, Mnet, 7 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. Catch you guys next week. Bye.